What if I told you that your intuition is literally the key to unlocking your massive wealth and abundance without burnout, without following cookie cutter business advice from any Tom, Dick or Harry, and without sacrificing your soul's purpose? Because the way we make money is changing. I've been saying this in a lot of my videos. There's a money video that I've popped up here that you can go and check out if you don't understand the energy and frequency of money. But this has literally been changing and shifting, and I'm going to do so much more content on this. The old way of how we earn money, right, through hustle, through force, and through endless amounts of struggle and tiringness is shifting. The new way is all about flow, alignment, bringing in money through using your unique gifts and being of service, right? And I'm going to show you how. But here's the thing. Most people have no idea whatsoever what their true purpose is. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh, Janie, I don't actually know what my purpose is, so how can I even be in alignment with this new energy frequency? Then don't worry, I've got you covered. In the description box below, I've got my Soul Purpose Finder, which is literally in 20 minutes, you will know your purpose. And I've dissected this in the most easiest way possible. So I highly recommend, if you don't know your purpose and you're stuck or you're confused or you're feeling overwhelmed and you're lost or you don't know where to start, I have got you. If you're a spiritual being, spiritual entrepreneur, intuitive being or creator, get your Soul Purpose Finder below. Okay, it's completely free. And I always say that this is literally the crucial first step to unlocking those gifts and to turning them into abundance. So if you don't know your purpose in any of my programs, you need to know your purpose. So you definitely want to get the Soul Purpose Finder below. So going back to old way versus the new way of making money, and that's what this whole video is about, right? The new way to make money, using your gifts and intuition and how to do this. Most of us were taught that making money means working harder, pushing through things even if we didn't like it, following the same steps as everybody else, getting a job. Most people have jobs, right? More than businesses, but that is literally what's changing. And I've felt frustrated because I've never found myself in a job where I felt like I was being valued for my true intuitive soul gifts, and there was no job available for me to actually live out my purpose. And so business was the vehicle that allows me to do that, and it's been the best thing ever. And I'll go into my story in just a second, but I just want to pause here for a second and allow you to feel into what if working hard was never the answer, and we've been lied to. We've been told that if you just work hard, you'll get this. If you get this certification, you'll be able to earn more money. But that's actually the trap that is keeping the majority of us stuck, and even more stuck, and just going round and round and round in circles. And the reason that we're feeling more and more stuck is because you've been ignoring that natural call within you. Our purpose is not something that can be taught. It's something inside of ourselves, right? And this is literally what I teach so deeply in the Soul Purpose Finder, and I've kept it completely free for anyone to go and find their purpose, because I don't want to hold you back from tapping into your purpose and making money from it. So go grab. So the new way of money, bringing it through with working in with your intuitive gifts, is aligning with your intuition. So the moment that you align with your intuition, you naturally create wealth with ease and flow, because you're leveraging your unique gifts that are inside of you without force, because the only thing you have to force is something that doesn't fit. It's not in alignment, right? So if you feel like you're forcing something, it's not meant to be. It's not your purpose. You don't ever have to force any part of your purpose. And I can vouch for this, as long as, and with all of the clients that I've worked with, they never have to force it, because it's just so aligned. It just flows, right? It's so easy, and that's how it's supposed to be. So just a little bit of my story before we move on. I have felt so lost. I felt so disconnected from my purpose. And even after I thought I found my purpose, I dove so far away from it, just because the society that we live in has told us that our purpose is something that we need to find. First of all, you don't need to find your purpose. And I teach you why in the Soul Purpose Finder. So go and grab that in the description box below if you haven't already. But I literally got lost over and over and over again because of this concept of society, where society has been constructed in a way that makes you feel like you're not doing something right if you do feel lost. And guess what? I'm here to tell you and give you permission that being lost can be part of the entrepreneurial journey. Being lost means that you're doing something right. Being lost is your signal that you are going against society's conditioning, and you're conditioning yourself for success. Okay, the most successful people will tell you they have felt lost over and over and over again in their journey to success. Not just once, momentarily, over and over and over again. Because that's the journey to success. When you're doing the 1% against the 99% of the rest of the people who are just following what society's told them to do, you are going to feel different. You're going to feel like you're doing something wrong. But guess what? I just want to be the one to tell you that you're not doing something wrong. You're actually doing the correct thing. And that's probably sign number one that I can give you, that you are actually on the right journey. If you're feeling lost, alone, overwhelmed, and unsure which way to go, because there's not that much talk about this type of stuff and nobody's talking about this, then this is your video. And this video would be sent to you on purpose, divine timing, at the right time, to help you just even accept just that tiny little bit, right? So I started listening to my intuition when I had like my ex-narcissist leave me, to drag me to court with my little one. He was like 1 year old at the time. There was all sorts of toxic drama and trauma going on in my life, which opened up my gifts, and I started really listening to my intuition. And that, just through that simple step of listening to my intuition, trusting my gifts, and designing a business around all of my natural strengths and gifts internally without listening to anyone outside of my own self and my own authority, that was the shift. That is the shift that every single one of us has the power to do, only if we listen to that intuitive voice within us, right? And I'm not special. Like, there's nothing special about me to be able to do that. Like, you don't have to be psychic, you don't have to be a tarot reader, you just need to connect to your intuition, and everyone has the power to do that. And I teach this in my upcoming program, which the waitlist will be dropped below as well, depending on when you're watching this video, for the Easy Intuitive Business Blueprint. Check the description box below for that if you're interested. So I just want you to know that an intuitive business is a necessity moving from 2025 and beyond at this point, if you want to live out your purpose, okay? And I'm going to say this because when you are working for any company outside of your own self, you are constrained, you are limited in the amount that you can earn, in the expansion that you get to experience. And when you live out your true purpose, there is always a need to expand, right? Because that's how you grow. And the best way to do this is by having your own business. Business was my vehicle for my biggest spiritual growth, right? And my biggest amounts of wealth coming in, because there's no limit there on how much you can grow and how much you can expand. And so I suggest that if you are a spiritual being, you need to become an online spiritual entrepreneur. And this is what I'm teaching in my programs. So again, if you don't know where to start, you need to start with your purpose. If you know your purpose, it becomes so much more easier to create wealth from it, to create money from it. And you literally tend to just magnetize that to you through listening to your intuition again. Okay, so everything is interconnected. So I just want you to now just sit here for a second and just imagine waking up knowing that your work lights you up. Like, it literally gets you so excited. Like, I love creating these videos for you guys. I love creating everything in my business. I love building the courses. I love being in part of the courses. I love helping my one-to-ones. There has never been a job that has been able to cater to me 100% in that capacity, where I love every single day, right? So I just want you to imagine just waking up into a space where you get to energetically love the work that you do so deeply. Your business feels effortless. It doesn't feel like a chore. It doesn't feel like effort. It just feels so easy, and it feels like play, because that's what we're creating. We want your business to feel like play, right? And your income grows the more and more that you align with that energy. So I know this might sound too good to be true, but I promise your intuition is the most powerful guide to creating a really sustainable, really intuitive, flowy, easy business that you get to have fun with. So again, this is a quick video, but I just want you to know that the way of making money and using it with your gifts is changing. There aren't a lot of people teaching spiritual entrepreneurship and business. And so that's literally my niche, right? I want you to use your spiritual gifts and create the most amount of wealth possible for you. And wealth doesn't just mean money, but your business will allow you to grow spiritually, because it pushes you outside of your comfort zone. That's what spirituality is. It's learning the life lessons that you came here to master. And a business vehicle allows you to do that in a way that nothing else can. And again, if you feel lost, this is your sign. If you're seeing this video, your purpose is already within you. You just need to discover it. And I break down step by step in less than 20 minutes how you do this, and I will show you exactly what your purpose is. Decoded it, right? Just decode it. Go and check the Soul Purpose Finder below. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys, and I hope that you all start to embrace business and the business journey. After knowing your purpose, it's become so much more easier, and that's literally what I'm here to do with you guys. So if you haven't already, then like this video, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Mwah.